Oh, oh snap. Oh gosh, what a way to start a video. Okay. Hi everybody, my name is Kim. So my sister-in-law Bodine, who has a channel as well, convinced me to start this Vlogmas, which is posting a vlog video for the month of December. I really struggled with it. I wasn't sure if that was something that I was going to do because by nature, I think I'm a little bit more of a private person, and I don't know, I just wasn't sure how I was going to come off on camera. I wasn't sure how I was going to look on camera, I'll be honest. So I don't know. But I think that I really started to take a look at it and think about it a little deeper when I started to take a look at just what I hope to get out of more social exposure. So a little about myself. I am the creator of a skincare line called Eli and Rye. This is one of the products here. And I developed this company a few years ago, specifically because at the time I just had my last child who was special needs. And I realized that my 9-to-5 job just did not allow for the flexibility I needed in order to attend to her needs. So I said, you know, I've always been a busy person, but I said, you know, perhaps I do need to just take business a little bit more seriously, move a little bit more in a serious direction in order to kind of, I guess, achieve that lifestyle that I think I need for my family, my kids, etc. Why I chose skincare is that I always grew up, not always, I grew up in a household where it was always second nature. It's just something that we did. My mother always mixed lotions with oils and made her own little concoctions that she poured all over our skin before we left in the winter. And you know, even in her younger years, she said she used to mix her own foundations and things like that. So, and shea butters and whatnot. So I it never seemed like something to me. It always just seemed like something that I thought that, frankly, everybody did. So I started to look out there and realize that maybe it isn't something that everybody does, and maybe it's just something that I wanted to share. So I decided to kind of dive a little deeper into it and realized how much I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. For those who are not familiar with Eli and Rye, I would encourage you guys to go on my website, eliandrai.com. That's ELIANDRAI.com. I am so blessed to have had a lot of people try the products and have given it overwhelmingly positive reviews. I mean, like 5 stars across the board, which honestly is so humbling for me to know that what I designed does what I want it to do, which was really my wholehearted goal to begin with. I've had a couple pitfalls during this process, and I'm going to be sharing those pitfalls with you. A lot of learnings that I've had during this process, not only just in the formulation of products and ingredients, but also in the business aspect that I'm definitely going to be speaking about, and just things that are of interest to me in this field. I'm a big researcher, so I will be sharing with you guys a lot of research that I do as well on different ingredients or uses, things that you guys can even use at home that you don't really need to even go out and buy or source or anything like that. So that's, I guess that's it, I don't know. I find it very odd to just kind of talk to a camera, so if you don't mind, I am going to be in activity at the time that I'm talking to you guys. But my activity today is just cleansing my face. I always start with an oil cleanser, which is what I showed you guys earlier. It's the Nourish oil cleanser. I'll give you guys a picture of it afterwards. The reason why you should start with an oil cleanser, and I'll start here. The reason why you start with an oil cleanser is that double cleansing is one of the best techniques and methods to lift the dirt from the surface of your skin. Oil attracts dirt. So it helps to get the first layer off if you've got like oily skin, people who have a lot of sebum or oil buildup in combination areas, that could help. I love it and I use it almost every day. And then after that is where I go in with the cleanser. So I'll keep talking while I'm cleansing. One of my goals was to provide affordable skincare. Not cheap skincare, but affordable. As a parent myself, I don't want people to feel that they have to, that their needs have to take a back seat. I want it to be something that you could factor into your day-to-day life while still being able to attend to everything else, you know, as parents, right? And not only that, you know, as a young person, you may not necessarily want to spend crazy money on stuff. So that was my goal. My goal is to provide something that is attainable by everyone. I wanted to create products that just made a real difference in your skin within the first bottle, not multiple bottles, but within the first bottle. And I also wanted to keep the routine simple. I watched a lot of videos where people were doing these 9-step routines, and yeah, your skin looked flawless, but I don't have 9 steps. I don't have 9 steps. I don't have 9-step money, and I don't have 9-step time. I got maybe 3 4-step money and 3 4-step time, but on a usual basis, I got about 3 to 4 steps that I can do consistently on a day-to-day basis based on my lifestyle. And that's how I make the products. I make them so that in 2 or 3 steps, you could still have that glowing skin, that fresh appearance. You can still hit those goals, those skincare goals that you have for yourself, whether it's to brighten your skin, whether it's to reduce the fine lines and wrinkles, whether it's to just freshen up and just to maintain. You can do that in 3 to 4 steps. And I feel like that's reasonable. As a skincare creator, I want to be transparent and genuine with you guys that I myself also struggle with a lot of the skincare concerns and needs that you guys have, right? Skincare is not a miracle. It does not erase bad habits. It does not erase genetics, even though I wish it would. It does not repair or, you know, transform your genetics. If you have deep set eyes, you just have deep set eyes. I have deep set eyes. And deep set eyes tends to give you that hollow look here. So there are things that you're just genetically hardwired for. So my goal is not to promise miracles. My goal is to try to help both myself and everybody else just have the best that you can have, and to have your skin just behave and function as best that it can. So with my deep set eyes, I don't help it at all because I am up routinely at 4:30 to 5 every single morning. I do that, one, because that's the time that I have to kind of get into more business stuff uninterrupted. So I'm up really, really early. And I tend to go to bed a little on the later side, so I don't tend to get the full sleep that I need. So in addition to having deep set eyes genetically, I also have puffy eyes because of the lack of sleep that I get, and dehydration. I have such a struggle drinking water. So my husband calls me a cactus. Yeah, dehydration is also an issue for me, but I find that the eye cream that I make actually really, really works. It helps to just brighten me up a little bit and kind of give my eyes that extra zhuzh that it needs to open up in the morning. But I'm going to let you know in some subsequent videos some of the ingredients that are good for people who have that issue, and as well as some of the things that maybe you can do for yourself that I try to do and continue to try to do for myself to try to help the issue as well. I don't know what else to talk about for my first video, but if any of you guys have any questions or things that you want me to touch on, any subjects you want me to touch on, I'm happy to do that. All my research, I'll be happy to share. I have loads and loads of it, and you know, kind of just sitting around at this point, so I'll be happy to share it with everybody. Just things that I've discovered on my journey. And potential things that you guys may have already known, but maybe forgotten, or maybe just don't know how to use it in your day-to-day life. So we'll be going through all of that. Ooh, my skin feels great. So I think I'm going to end it here. For those of you who watched all the way to the end, thank you. And I'll be seeing you every day this month. All right. Bye, everybody.